Hello everyone, and welcome back to Timberborn. I'm Lavender Mama, and this is the Tower of Beaverlon. Yeah, nice play on words, eh? This map is made by Janleon on the Steam Workshop, and it is a 78 by 78 by 100 possible height map. Now, that height does require that you make sure you have a particular mod installed, and yes, this is a modded series, but we will be playing Ironteeth this time because I believe that the verticality of this particular map is well suited to their tube ways. Now, because of how awesome this map is, I'm expecting us to die a lot. So, do you want to see how we do? Let's jump in. Okay, so what are we gonna name our civilization here? Maybe we just call it the Lavender Tower. I'm never one to name it exactly what the map is called, just because I like to be a little bit unique. So we're gonna say Lavender Tower and hit start. And we want pause. Wow. You can't even see where the beavers are when you start. That's pretty crazy. This map is so cool. Because it's so tall, we get a really good... That mod unlocks a really good view of it. But here are our beavers way down in the bottom in the dark. But before we get going here, I did want to show you, if we look at the mods, we do have quite a few running here. All of the normal ones. But then we also need this map resizer Beaver Ascent, along with Timber UI, and I believe it was Harmony, but I'm not 100% certain on that. But I do know it was this one is what is needed in order to make this map open at all. Because of the size of the height, it needs to unlock some additional height from what I can see. I did try opening it without that, and it just crashed the game every time. So you will need that. Let's go ahead and hit resume. All right, so let's take a peek at what we've got in our vicinity. We do have stairs down to here. We do have bad water coming from here over in this area. We do have fresh water coming from in here, but can we get to it? Yes, there is a stairs right there. Wow, this is going to be a little... Layers are going to be our friend here, I think, so that we can actually see some things. Trying to do it without the layers so we can get a good view with the overhanging terrain. But yes, right there are our stairs. So that's going to be where we need to get... we can get down here to our water area. Okay, that's good. We do have berries, some berries over in here, which we're going to need to get to right quick because that looks like it's the only food. There's lots of lumber over in here, so we'll start with cutting the dead things first, in an attempt to make that a good thing. We do have some miscellaneous stuff going on here that looks like if we were smart, we could divert fresh water. We could create a dam here, divert fresh water into a little pool here. That would make our life easier. But I'm wondering what is hiding under some of this before we get going here. It's kind of gonna... Oh my gosh. Can we... Someone told me there was a way to scroll. There is. If you... No, not up. I want to go down. I'm not certain how exactly to do that. Alright, we'll just... Okay, so our District Center is on level 11. Somebody remind me of that later. All right, I wanted to see if there was anything was going to come back and bite us in the butt if we put a reservoir of some sorts in there. All right, so we've got a bad water source over in here. I mean, sorry, a good water source right there. Bad water source here. Good water source with a couple of mines. Good water sources. No, there's got to be more water sources than that. All right, so nothing here that would bite us in the butt if we create a little reservoir here for ourselves. Because that's kind of a deep little pool. We could get quite a bit in there if we did that right. And then these over here look like they're just... Okay. So I'm thinking we could come up here and we could dam at this point. And then again somewhere over in here so we don't get backwash from the bad water, which always seems to start faster than the good water does. So dams in here, dams in here. That would give us one little pool of fresh water up in here that's not going to go bad. Oh. Oh. There's a blockage right there and a water source hiding right there. What is it feeding? Where does it... You're telling me that it's feeding all of that? Wait. Huh. This is a super interesting map. It is going to be a tough one. But okay, so right there we can unblock that area as well, it looks like. I don't want to do any of that. Oh, we can reach those blockages from right there. Without seeing what it does on an actual... Let's come back down here. This is that bad water source we saw at the bottom, right? I'm trying to figure out how this water is getting to us. But that looks like it's a secondary... Wait, are there holes right there? It looks like there's holes right there. Yep, right there. There's a hole that's allowing water to come through. But where is that water coming from? Going the wrong way on this map. Okay. Still coming from above. Where is... That's coming from above as well. There's another water source. It looks like over in here somewhere. Oh, bad water. So we'd be able to divert right there if we can get to it. We can get to it. Where's the bad water source, though? Maybe we should be doing this from the other way, starting from the top. All right. So let's see here. Where is the first bad water source? Okay, so it looks like it's that underground one over here. Right? If we look right here... Oh my God, this is ingenious. You are kidding me. That is the bad water source. Holy cats. Okay. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. All right. So now that we've seen that, okay, the only... I see water source here, water source here, water source here, and then all of these ones along this edge. Wow. Okay. So that means that we are going to have to figure out some way. That's that one. There's one there. These ones down here. If we can figure out where the bad water is getting into there, then we would have the possibility of shutting off the bad water in that area and tapping that well, because that would then switch over to freshwater, maybe? All right, and then woof. Okay, so this guy is coming directly from this one water source in the middle then. Where was that one? If we get to the right layer, we can see where it is and we can pinpoint over there. Really? Yeah. Really? Oh, okay. So 1, 2, 3. So it's looking like those blockages on that one layer are the pressurization of this pipe that's making it go all the way to the top and then spill out the top. That is quite the reservoir. So we're going to need a bad water diversion down at the bottom layer so that this reservoir doesn't fill with bad water. Once that's full of bad water, we will be a hurting unit until that clears out. So we're going to need, I guess that spot where we saw the blockages could be used as a bad water diversion system. Where were those hiding at? I think it was down lower. Right here. So if we put a sluice in here, built this up a little bit and made it shoot right off the side of the map, we could create a bad water diversion system right before that water reservoir, or that full reservoir. This giant thing, because it doesn't have anything. So I think that's like a as soon as possible goal to get to that level and do that. But that's a little ways off. That's, you know, we could put a dam in there, I guess, for the short term. Could go right in there somewhere. And then shoot right off of over here. That's kind of like the first thing I see, is build all that up, create a thing, and shoot it right off the map. That does mean that everything over here is going to get contaminated because the bad water is going to come up to this point up into here, so the ground will get contaminated in here. That's not a cool thing. This mine down here, I don't even understand. Oh wow, I guess I've never really looked at the bottom of a map. That's kind of cool. All right, so we probably should get to some planning here, right? So we need to get our beavers onto some wood chopping. So let's quick make ourselves some paths to get to some of this wood. And then get a few lumberjacks laid down. Let's do like that. Right, and let's work on clearing this particular area out over here. Man, this map looks small, but it is not small with all of the extra height. You don't really need like everything highlighted. All right, let's get some of this up in here so that we have some room to start thinking about some buildings and stuff like that. Oh, we do have stairs right here as well. All right, so that is the lumber taken care of, and then I think that staircase comes straight across there. Let's get some water figured out. We also need to get to the berries over here. Nope, not there. Darn it. I think this is going to be a difficult one to navigate without... It was nice of them to put that in there because there's no way that you were going to be getting over to here without it. Let's not do that. I want to take out as few berries as possible. So let's bring that across there. And we're going to go ahead and plant a few of these, and then they can go ahead and get that harvested. Where do we want to put the water storage? I don't think we have to worry about wood for a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place, if I can get my game to do what I want. Okay, we're going to have to come down one more. All right, so if we come right here and we dam across there, and then we also maybe here for sake of beavers aren't going to be able to get to that one right there. Maybe. Okay, because they can get to that and they can build those. We are going to set a priority of low on those. We want things like the farmhouse and stuff like that built first. I think we might have to take a couple of berries out here because I want to get back in here and put in some farmland. So let's go ahead and say destroy this one and this one. Right? Actually, if they built those two, then we could just do direct path over. We don't even necessarily need that for the first things. Let's go ahead and put a... if I do the farmhouse right here... I don't think it really matters where exactly over here because it's not going to I was trying to see if I could get it up off of the fertile land and still be able to walk along there, but it doesn't look like I can. So let's just throw it in there and we will go ahead and connect that up. I'm also going to say we want a little bit of storage right here. Let's do the tiny long warehouse here, here, and then we'll do a regular small one right there. We need to get in water pumps, which I'm thinking along here. Oh, come on. Let's, I'm going to be brutal here and we're just going to rip those guys out. Priority high on those. So they go ahead and do that. So then we're going to put, come on game. 1, 2, wrong button. If we flip that, we still have a tree in the way. All right. So let's get them to take out those two as well. And we'll give those a high priority as well. All right, so if we look at this, then we've got lumberjacks, high priority. Berry bushes, high priority. We're going to give the water pump then high priority. Secondary priority is going to be the farmhouse and those 2 dams. Then third priority is going to be those. And then we probably want this guy as a high as well. Then we can go, they'll build those and they'll build these after that. We need water storage is going to be the next item we need. So if we look here, we're going to come along there with our path. I kind of don't want to, let's see here. Can we jog this a little and get a little more farmland out of there without it taking out anything? I think we can. All right. And that. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to plant that all up. I don't think that farmhouse is in a good spot. I really don't. We might want that terrace at some point to plant more crops on. Same with up here. We might want that there too. All right. So let's go ahead and we are going to go on double speed. I know we are 25 minutes in and we haven't done anything but marvel at the map and set things up. So let's see how quickly they get some of this stuff done. We've got 3 beavers with no jobs. We got 3 beavers working over there. We've got 2 in the district center, and we're gonna make this a high priority job. We are going to click unpause when temperate starts for right now, because theoretically we do have that large reservoir of water that will continue long after a drought starts. We are going to need to get some berry storage in right quick. So what if we set as priority here? We are dealing with the iron teeth, so we are going to need to get a breeding pod in fairly soon as well. Otherwise, we're gonna start running into an issue there. So I'm thinking, why don't we go like that? Come on, let's get this water pump up and running. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We have all the logs in it. We just need somebody to get on it. This is also going to be, oopsies, not what I meant to do. It's also going to be a high priority workplace. All right, water pump is in. We have someone pumping, which means we only have one berry gatherer. I think we might pause one of these and send somebody else over there to pick berries because we only have okay, let's pause. Are you nope, are you sitting on your butt? Yes, go to the other one. We might need to throw in a couple more berry gathering spots there. Let's go ahead and throw in one more. How's the farmhouse coming? Honestly, I misdid that, didn't I? Let's go ahead and pop priority on this guy so that he goes up next. My lumber guy is full. Let's pause him and open this one. Right? Okay. We need water storage. I said that, and then we didn't actually put any in, did we? We got a couple of options. If we do a pit tank, right here, it costs more, but it holds more. So then we can use this spot right here that right now doesn't have any real benefit to us. So let's go ahead and pop priority on one of those, secondary priority on one of those, and get these all labeled for water. I know I could use this storage interface, but it's fine. All right, we are in day 2. How is our farmhouse coming? Half of its logs. If we hadn't started that, we would be close to done on that. Prioritize the kohlrabi, and let's get that going. We need to get in some more water pumps. I know that one's odd man out on its door, but it's fine. It's fine. We could have done it the other way, but no, we didn't. All right. I do kind of want to get one more of those done. Let's pop priority on this, and let's pop priority on this. I know I'm jumping around in my priorities, aren't I? That guy is full up on logs. That guy is full up on logs. This guy is full. We can't do anything until we get one of these done. Farmhouse is done. Is in. Boosh. Beautiful. All right, now we can pause them. That's fine. Let's go down to one worker. All right, so we got a bet before that is complete. Berry storage already full. All right. That's kind of crazy that it is already full. But it's all right. It's okay. Let's honestly, I'm trying to, what is our best bet here? This needs to be next priority. Right, that water tank is got to be built. We need the water storage. Drought approaching. Okay. So what is our best bet? We need the water storage. That's 1. 2, I need water to hold here. So that also is... I don't want to kick that up quite yet. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Take that back. We're going to put it on in secondary. I'm going to open that back up so that as soon as these are done, they will harvest those. How are we doing here? Come on. Come on. That is still full. That is full. Like, I need. We need to get, some log storage, because I got beavers sitting on their butts. Beavers sitting on their butts. All right, are these all full? No, but it's turned off. You're full. Go to the other one. You're not full, but is somebody over here full? No, not you. Pause and unpause. Come on, let's get this water tank done. It looks like they can range out to reach those. As soon as that's done, then I want these next priority. But if I make... Okay, that's good. They just need to build this now. Come on, beavers! Come on, beavers! We have 2 days. 2 days to secure water for... Oh, what the heck? Finish this! Oh, because that one was put in first. It's not finishing. There we go. Now there's that. Oh, why do beavers gotta be so stressful? Okay, all of our, let them build that, and then I'm gonna put these guys next. Can we fill up that water tank, please? Please, 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 and thank you. I also want to... No, that can't go to that. It's gotta go to this. We're at 72%. We're also gonna need more berry storage. How are we doing over here? We can pause you. Not what I was trying to pick. You don't... Full. 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 They're all full. Okay. I'm wondering how far this water is going to range. This is a considerable distance. We need more storage. Okay, where's our priorities? These guys. Get these guys going. Right? Those are super quick, so let's get that topped off. And then we need... Okay. Then these need to go to top priority. Then we'll do that guy, then we'll work on these water pumps. And we probably need to get one of these up and running as well. So So I'm going to pop one of those to secondary. All right. I'm going to say that. And that. We need at least 2 of these as high priority jobs. Did I just do that right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now that we got that on the go, we need to figure out the power so that we can get a lumber mill in. I'm almost thinking we throw one back in here and not worry about the power for right now. Use a power wheel. Oh, that was a dumb spot. We can't get all the way down to here, so we could put in something over here. Or we could just for right now put in sacrifice some berries to the watermill. I think that's probably the route we're gonna go. Let's go ahead. There it is. Pause. Okay. Let's see. How did we do? We didn't do great. We didn't do great at all. We've got 23 water stored out of the 60 we could have. That one is almost done. That one is almost done. Huh, interestingly, the bad water source died out like right quick. I just have to build that guy. It's a 6-day drought. 6 days. We did get those dams in, so at least that's gonna hold our crops for right now. We do need to throw another person into here, because this guy is not going to be able to keep up. We do need storage for those on the other hand as well. All right, let's go back to double. We got about 10 more minutes here to figure out how much we can get done. We are going to have to steal out, let's say like right here. Possibly more. That water is still falling. I think we're going to need a lot of water storage. A lot of water storage. Until we can get up and divert that bad tide so it doesn't fill this reservoir. All right. Looking good, I think. If we could just get this done, then that would help all of this up in here. We're gonna have to build lumber storage. All of our lumberjacks are currently sitting on their bottoms because they are full. So let's go ahead and pause a couple of those and throw them into builder duty. And see if we can't get a few of these things built up a little bit. This guy, our storage tank is not full. He is full. Oh, no, he's not full. They must have... I'll drink it. Okay. Second one's almost done. That'll get the third one. All right. And And I'm gonna pop priority on a couple of these things because I want to be able to start figuring out where we're gonna get the lumber mill in, so that we can start getting some planks, so that then we can start. Yeah, we have plenty of wood, so I guess it's not really huge, but I would like that to get completed. Not that. That's going to take out more berries than I really wanted to in that spot. Let's pause that guy for right now so they don't start on it. Keep working on the things that we have slated already. All right, so we need to figure out, I really want plank so that we can get some platforms. Platforms would make my life easier in some way, shape, or form. We also should probably think about, it's going to be a while before we get dynamite to create a trench to come into here, but we could theoretically fluid dump it. All right, that's starting to fill up nicely there now. As soon as we get a bad tide though, we're gonna lose back 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way back to there. How are we doing? We have enough berries for right now. We just need more storage. That is our problem. That is our problem. It'd be nice if when we built this too, we had a sluice on the bottom. That if we accidentally got bad water in there, we could flush the system. But that's metal. And did we even see metal in here? That's where the metal was. Wowzers. Okay, where else? There's metal. Oh, that's really high up. Okay. So how do we get to there? From where we're at is the operative question. There's metal there too. Okay, so we're right there. We need to be able to get up. This is an impossible map to look at. We don't come up anywhere from here. Let's take a peek from like this side. All right. I saw some other metal, but where was it? It must have been that same spot. Yes, but how do we get to here without a very, very long trek? All right, so I'm almost thinking I see a lot of ladders in our future coming up somewhere in here. To get to there. That's the only way I can see us getting to this metal quickly. I mean, yes, you could use stairs, but ladders are just way easier for our... Oh, we are so silly. We haven't started any science. Gosh darn it. I wish I could figure out how... Somebody in the comments tell me how I scroll between layers without having to actually scroll. All right, we need a scientist or two. We completely forgot about these guys. which was kind of a silly thing to do. I was going to say stupid, but it's not stupid yet. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button. Not what I meant to do. Let me have another scientist and let's flip its door. Let's rotate. There we go. Very good, very nice. This guy, your door's on the wrong side as well. Kind of is a stupid spot, isn't it? And I really want that. I know, right? I know. Never mind me. It'll probably all get changed at some point anyways. Okay. If we do this, that would allow us to continue back. We got another weird wonky spot then that we don't really need. That one. Nope, we need that one. Okay, we'll leave it. We can put a couple of breeding pods in the middle there and maybe another guy over here. All right, how we coming? We got that second pump in. Water storage is coming up. Very good, very nice. Oh, whoops. Let's make one of these. Where is it? Berries. We can do another one as kohlrabi. Okay, very good, very nice. I still don't like this. We might change this. All right. Oh, he can get all the way up to there. Farmhouse. All right, so we have 1.6 days left in this drought. It looks like we have finished getting water. I am going to go ahead and pause these guys. We have 150, so that will last us no problem. So pause. All right. Have they gathered all the berries? Pretty much. They're still working on a few. All right, let's get at least one of these needs to be higher priority. I know that's, we put the warehouses in there and now we might move all of that. But it's okay. It's absolutely okay. All right, so Barrack sleeps 10. Technically, these guys don't need housing. They need the breeding pods. Can we... I'm assuming they just can't reach. that's as far as they will go. Okay, so we're gonna have to just flip-flop and put in a few more of these guys closer over here. We also could stick one down in here to get some of these oaks. I kind of would like to leave the live trees until we absolutely need them. We do need some lumber storage though. That is a definite. So maybe what are we working on building right now? Here, let's pop priority on that so we get that going. That's all looking a-okay. Berry-wise, we have quite a few. Kohlrabi. That guy can get all the way to there as well. I'm gonna go ahead and stick a lumberjack up here. Right quick. And have him take out a few of these trees over in here that are kind of in areas where we could plant some stuff. I kind of feel like that's a little bit high, but I think we're going to take this guy out once this guy's in. And there we go. Okay, so let's look at the day counter. It is day 1. Let's see how long it takes the water to come back. How quickly that reservoir is recharged. How did we not get our path all the way to there? Over in here, this guy, he is actually running around, no goods in stock. And he can't do anything, so let's pause him and send him over there. Oh, we just lost our water over here. Still a little bit of water over there. Oh, they pumped it out. I just realized we've only had our beavers on 16 hours. That's all right. It's okay. Somebody working over here? They were, but now they're not. Take 2 out of there. Let's see. Let's pump that one's priority up a little bit. We have 6 empty jobs. Nothing in stock turned off. We have one of these open over here? No, we don't. We just need one. We got another Beaverborn. All right, we got somebody working on that one. What have we got? We've got 13 beavers, but only 12 adults. We've got 2 here. We've got 1 here. We have not enough beavers for all these water points. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that was it. Let's go ahead and pause. We have the storage for it. We've got 1 beaver not working. Let's this guy, how far can he reach? All right, we're into day 2 and we still don't have any water. Currently says our water is going to last us 7 days. We need a lot more water storage. A lot more water storage. That's gonna be a bit troublesome. I am gonna throw one down here and see if we can't get some of this expanded. Oh, wrong thing. What's the deal with all these blockages? I am worried about removing them on the off chance that they are hiding something. Oops. Oh no. Wrong button. Wrong button. Okay. All right. Now that he has... Oh, still leavings in there. We don't have any wood storage. That was something that I just said we needed, didn't I? All right, storage. We are going to put in a medium pile. Where do we want to put this? Oh, somewhere where it's not going to be in the way, but we can always move it. So let's just throw it there for right now. Actually, and we're going to say logs. Very good, very nice. All right. Water's back, water's back. Okay, so that was some point in day 3 that the water came back. I was not paying attention there. All right, so 3 days to get more water. All right, and they are working on the science. I think this plan over here is probably not the best plan, even though it does mean that we will need to use our beaver power to do this. So I'm thinking if we... do that. And then we do that. Actually, let's be a little bit smarter about this. And let's put it there. Right? Then our path can just move to there. All right. Okay, I think that that's probably a good place to, of course, 4 days. We probably have, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to say this is a top job because we're gonna need the water. But we are already kind of like out of time for today. I am going to have to do some editing to get this under an hour. But I want to say thank you for watching. We did accomplish quite a bit. We've got our science in rather late. We've got water pumps and water storage in. We do have food on the go. We don't have any housing yet. We are going to start working on these guys right here. Well, that's almost done. We are going to start getting some planks so that then we will be able to head on up to the metal layer and start working on all of that, because we're going to need sluices like right quick. we can't really get away with, I think, the floodgates without some sluice action as well. So that's what I'm thinking. If you have any suggestions, head on down into the comments and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about this absolutely insane map. And we will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.